Hey Tyler, we know you missed some time in camp early with the hamstring and all that. What's been the biggest thing you've had to kind of catch up on? Is it getting back in shape? Is it your playbook or trying to get reps with Tom? Like what's been some of the hurdles you've had to get over?
So yeah, like you said, coming in and an injury off back that just sets me back, pretty much put me very behind. Coming in with a new quarterback, new offense, basically to me. So hurdles that I basically went over was basically the playbook. Most importantly, and on top of that, the timing for a lot of different things. But as the weeks been going by, I've been definitely getting in a lot of good motion with it.
How much did getting in a game, getting that experience, the speed of it, all that help you? And when you see your teammate Antoine Winfield and the kind of things he's been able to do healthy starting the year, does that give you? I mean, you guys were both stars, obviously at that level. Does that give you confidence that hey, I just need the time here?
My confidence honestly never changed. Honestly, I still feel like I'm pretty confident with myself. I can be more
Sure.
confident, but that'll come down the road. Yeah, like you said, he's out there making plays. I'm very proud of him. He works hard, and he definitely deserves it. But yeah, just getting out there in that first game, it definitely was a blessing. But I plan to definitely be out there a lot more in the future.
Thanks.
Okay, next is Janelle.
Hey Tyler, you hear so many guys that go through injuries talk about how lonely it is because you're in the training room oftentimes by yourself and everything, and it's hard not to get down. Can you just take us through what that whole process was like for you, especially as you're trying to adjust to the NFL?
Yeah, so I wouldn't say it was lonely though. Guys in the receiving room definitely was there with me. Whether it was the word of the day or them just checking up on me. It was always a way for me to feel connected, and I feel like in the receiving room we got a bunch of great guys that definitely just make you feel at home. So yeah, they kept me going, they kept me pushing, and I'm blessed to just be finally healthy again.
In what ways has Tom helped you get acclimated very quickly, not just to this offense and this playbook, but also the way he does things? And I know he's trying very hard to get used to the way each of you guys do things as well.
Yeah, so basically coming out there every day trying to make an impression, not only to him but pretty much everybody. You want to go out there and prove that you deserve to be out here. So just going out there, doing your best every day, no matter what it is, whether you're blocking, whether you're running a route, you want to do it at 110%.
Is there anything specific though that he has helped you with? I know, for instance, Scotty Miller was saying that Tom will often tell him like, keep pumping your arms and everything. And I know sometimes he's telling guys shave a little bit off of this route here, take maybe one fewer steps here. Like, what has he done specifically with you with that?
Oh yeah, with that I would definitely say getting out my breaks, and then reducing. He's big on that, big on not letting the corner undercut it and make a big play on it. So he definitely overemphasizes that, and it's something that I've been focusing more on in practice.
Thank you.
Okay, next is Greg Allman.
Hey Tyler, playing Sunday in Denver. I know you only had one ball thrown your way and kind of had that negated by penalty, but just to have 21 snaps on offense to be able to run routes and block, how much does that help you just to get a feel for the speed of an NFL game and help you on Sunday this time?
It was amazing just to get out there and get my feet wet. Like I said, I'm definitely blessed, but yeah, I'm moving forward from it though. I feel like that right there just was able to give me a little bit of confidence, get the feeling underway, and yeah, definitely excited for what's ahead though.
Where would you say, if I asked you where you made the most progress, just in terms of learning, understanding, becoming an NFL receiver since started training camp, if you will, where do you think that is?
Definitely in the film room, and I say that because I was able to play three positions last week, and you know, just being putting myself in a position to be out there at any moment, knowing that the coaching staff trusts me is a quick way for me to be on the field. So I'm definitely gonna keep improving with that, and it's something that I had a focus on coming into this.
Thanks,
All
Tyler.
right, next we
Thank
have
you.
Mark Cook. Any media, please raise hands for questions.
Hey, Tyler, I know after you were drafted, you were excited to look around that receivers room or to know that you were going to be in the receivers room with a Mike Evans and a Chris Godwin, two guys that are Pro Bowlers. What's it been like to actually be there, though, to see those guys work and to be in those meeting rooms and just to be able to interact with two guys that have had a lot of success, particularly Mike, through his part of his career so far?
It's been amazing, man. Like you said, both of those guys are two of the best in the league, and just being around them, getting the knowledge from both of them, the ins and outs, it's definitely been helpful, And like I said earlier with my injury, they both said that it's part of the game. It's definitely gonna happen, but focus on my body, focus on running in and out of breaks, creating separation. But at the end of the day, it's just playing football. Both of those guys are very helpful for me, and I'm definitely thankful that they're in the same room as me.
And Coach Garver, talk about him and what he's been able to bring to you early on in your career compared to maybe what you got coaching wise while you were in college.
So Coach Garver, very helpful so far. We meet every Friday in the morning, and basically just talk about whatever. It's definitely helping me build a relationship with him, and he's definitely allowing me to adjust to this lifestyle, making it easier for me. So thankful that he's in my life now, and definitely looking forward to our future together.
Thanks a lot, man. Good luck Sunday.
Appreciate you.
All right, next we have Steve Isbitz, followed by Jenna Lane.
Tyler, Byron Leftwich shared a story about telling you it's really good news that you dropped the pass because a lot of great receivers have done that, their first pass. What did that kind of mean to you, and what can you say about his support and his help in your development?
So yeah, he was happy, but I really wasn't happy that I did that. But yeah, I got back to the sideline and he was just pumped. He was just excited for me, and that really built a lot of confidence for me, just to be able to hear my offensive coordinator that excited for me and my future. But I just plan out there going 110% every time that I get out there on the field. Every opportunity is very important, because it's nothing's ever promised. So I plan to just go out there and show my effort every play.
And you lined up at a few positions on Sunday. Can you talk about how quickly you felt you learned the playbook to be able to really just go out and do that at three different sets?
So like everybody knows, in training camp I got a small tissue injury, and really it put me in a position where all I could do is take mental reps. So the whole training camp, whenever I wasn't out there, I was still asking the coaches, what's this play, just so I can visualize if I was out there what I would have to do on this play. So basically that whole training camp, I still in my own mind was in training camp, but it was just on the mental part.
All right, we're going to close out with a question from Jenna Lane.
Hey Tyler, we're starting to see this, but you got a head start on us with this when it comes to Antoine Winfield and seeing what a star he is. What was it like seeing him blossom as your teammate in Minnesota? Like, what were your first impressions of him, and what was it like competing against him? Did you see it back then? Did you know that he was destined for something special, or was it more of a gradual thing?
Oh yeah, I definitely knew he was going to be special. I mean, we went against each other for 4 years, head to head, 1-on-1. Whether it was a blocking drill, a 1-on-1 wide receiver DB drill, or whether it was a tackling drill, we was always going against each other. But he's a special kid, man. He's just a ball player. He's always around the ball. He's always going to find his way around the ball, and you definitely can see that he loves the game. So I'm very excited for his future. I'm glad to still be on the same team with him, So, but yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, that's all for today. Thanks, Tyler.
Thank you.